building some feudal kingdoms, guys. That's what's up. Let's build some feudal kingdoms. So, what is a feudal kingdom? Basically, it's your representation of your brand, whatever it is that you guys are building. So, I figured I'd just go ahead and squabble up with all of you guys, take you with me for a quick walk, and then talk about a TikTok shop dropshipping model. It's pretty dope model if you think about it, but it does take a little bit of knowledge and expertise for how to kind of put this model in action. And because what happens is, like, when you start building your feudal kingdom, no matter what kind of business you're going to start building, think of it this way. Like, the best comparison I could give you guys is when you start driving a car. Let's say you start driving a car from Connecticut to Florida. You're only going to see certain distance from your car. You're not going to see like the full distance from Connecticut to Florida in one shot. You're going to be driving and you're going to be seeing one part of the road, then the next part of the road, and the next. But you never get to see the full road right away. So think of when building your business the same way. When you start building your feudal kingdom, think of it as like you driving in a car and discovering small parts of the road, enjoying the scenery, seeing one part of the road and another, and then gradually beginning to recognize how the whole path looks like. So the same way with TikTok shop dropshipping, there's going to be sure, you got to do certain activities throughout the day. You got to research a product, you got to find out if it's worthy, then you got to cook it up a bit in ChatGPT to find out if it's relevant with an offer, how do you position an offer, like how do you strategize that, how do you create appealing looking pictures so people could quickly understand what your offer is, how well is it going to truly resonate with your audience, does it have the wow factor, how much money did it take for you to create that wow factor, is the supplier that you chose guys is a good supplier, or maybe that supplier is not fast enough. So when you start building your feudal kingdom, your brand, it's like literally, guys, as I mentioned, driving on a road and only seeing small part of the road as you're driving. You never get to see the full road right away. You only get to see a small part of the road, and then as you keep driving, you see the rest of the road. That's how it is with the business, guys. So, I mean, TikTok shop dropshipping model, guys, is fairly dope. I mean, it's kind of nuts. If you start like literally, especially if you legitimately like building your own talent agency, like in my case, I'm building international talent agency that just connects moms and side hustlers together, and they all help each other and work together and spawn money together. But when you start combining your actual kind of a high level business model together with kind of small little pieces that are happening within the TikTok shop dropshipping model, then you get to see like how all of them interconnect. It's never like, oh, I just need that one product. It's never that way, guys. What you're looking for is not really just the product, guys. What you're looking for is a campaign that consists of all of those pockets of opportunities and permutations of different reasonings for why somebody would purchase your product. Now, the only way that you could possibly do that is through extensive ChatGPT 5 research analysis. And guys, like ChatGPT 5, I mean, I don't know if you guys used it recently, but whew, oh my God, in comparison to, oh, hello guys, hello, Jangwan, Mama Cueva. So in comparison to ChatGPT 4, guys, whew, oh my God, you guys have no idea what's cooking up under the hood of ChatGPT 5. If you're building your feudal kingdom and trying to like build this business model, but you have all those different dependencies and you've been talking to ChatGPT for quite some time, then congratulations, you're ahead of the game. Why? Well, with ChatGPT 5, what it could do, guys, it can actually look at different conversations that you already had with ChatGPT, and it can correlate all of those different chats and give you that direction that many moms over 40 are struggling to get, because at the end of the day, we're living in a infinite thought kind of concept where no matter what kind of business model you proceed with, checking and testing, you could always elevate it to almost kind of to infinite level. So at least that's what I discovered after cooking my brain yesterday for about 5 hours, trying to go through also all sorts of permutations of a TikTok shop dropshipping model, for how it can help moms over 40, how I can squeeze suppliers in the mix, how do I make some money in between, how do moms over 40 make some money in between, and how do UGC creator moms who are starting out and who are not really sure if they want to build their own feudal kingdom get to make money in between. How do moms, aspiring moms who want to be the next wave of creators, the feudal lords, the bougie boss moms over 40, how do they make money in between? Like, once you start, guys, you cooking up ChatGPT 5 and just kind of iterating through your talent agency model, like literally, if you're still wondering why you got to build a talent agency, guys, don't wonder anymore. It just makes total sense, guys. It makes sense in terms of margins. Like, as I started diving deeper into ChatGPT 5 to see what kind of direction it prescribes me, I'll be literally saying like, look, I have this model. How do I get the cheapest product? What should I do extra to get the product cheaper than anybody else? So this way, I can make bigger profits. And I would, obviously, ChatGPT, it would know everything about my talent agency, and it would be like, okay, here's what you need to do. Here's what you need to introduce for Chinese suppliers. You need to give them a reason to work with your talent agency. And you're gonna give them that reason if you buy more products. And I'm like, all right, bet. Let me go ahead and kind of structuralize the model a bit more, cook it up a little bit more to get some moms over 40 excited. Maybe they would be interested in joining my coaching program and heck, finally becoming that feudal lord, the bougie boss mom over 40 that you deserve to be, versus a process prisoner who is contained in your own kind of a la la land, hoping for the best but never finding that best. So I started digging a little bit deeper and deeper. Hello guys, hello. It looks like I'm getting some comments. Woohoo! That's cool, guys. Feel free to let me know where you guys from. What are you guys up to? I figured I just squabble up together with you. Squabble up while I'll tell you some stories and while we have some fun. And of course, in the process, you get to learn how to, heck, build your own business, spawn some money. So going back to like my interactions with ChatGPT and asking ChatGPT, like, I bet. So let me go ahead and like, okay, how can I get the cheapest product? You told me that I could, I could just squabble up together with bougie boss moms over 40 and get them to work together, learn how to build their own brand, their own feudal kingdom, and eventually start joining more and more, and then I'll be connecting them with brands, and then my talent agency gets to make money in between as well. And so the whole business model kind of went on. Like ChatGPT kept explaining it from all sorts of directions, building all sorts of diagrams for me. I'm like, I bet, but I need to do something with those diagrams. I need to go ahead and kind of let moms over 40 know about those diagrams. What's the best way that I could do that? And the truth is, guys, the truth is, it will never be just one video. It will never be just one thread. It will never be just kind of one style of content that's gonna take your audience that you're trying to attract. It will never be just one thing. It will always be permutations and combinations of multiple pieces of content and logically oriented reasonings for your audience to jump into your feudal kingdom and heck start building their own feudal kingdom. And once you start making that realization that this is the case, that is sort of like you driving on a road and looking like you driving from Connecticut to Florida. You never see the whole path, the full path from day one. You gradually get to see what opens up in front of you as you're driving towards Florida from Connecticut, and the same exact thing with the TikTok shop dropshipping model. Once you start like really putting in your like with your goal, not just the business model of the TikTok shop dropshipping, but your talent agency goal together with that model, and then start talking to ChatGPT and be like, look, I have my model. I know the TikTok shop dropshipping model. Help me optimize my direction of where I should go first, which direction I should take. Help me optimize that. Tell me the path. Tell me the path that I should take in order to increase profits. And ChatGPT be like, I bet, look, you need to squabble up with suppliers, with brand owners, and in the process, represent your talent agency also as a brand owner, the feudal lord, and show how you do this while building your feudal kingdom. So I went ahead and I was like, let me go ahead and show other moms over 40 how we're doing this and building, researching products that are viral worthy, modifying them, cooking them up slightly, and how are we putting all those pieces together so this way you find it captivating, motivating, and heck, who knows, maybe you'll be willing to give it a try for yourself. Which led me to an interesting offering for moms over 40 to try before you commit. Because I get it. It could be tough trying something new. It could be nerve-wracking trying something new. But at the end of the day, guys, if you don't, it's hard to build a business, but it's harder being broke. So if you wanted to try this, TikTok shop dropshipping model, so this way you get to start out as a UGC creator mom, where you don't even need to sell like what you need to do on TikTok. On TikTok, it's hard to sell anything. On TikTok, it's literally you try to sell anything, and you'll be like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And then you spend time after time, and it just still doesn't work. And yeah, guys, if that's you, then try before committing into my feudal incubator, a custom coaching program for moms over 40 seeking to discover freedom, but not quite sure how. This is a way for you to get to try creating some content. We'll give you the product. This way you don't even have to worry about which product to find or how to research. We'll give you the product. You just run ads with it. You get good with it. And heck, spend some money while doing so. And once you get better, maybe you'll be like, I bet I actually want to do more. I actually want to go ahead and become that feudal lord. And as the time goes on, you get to finally become that digital and physical feudal lord and start spawning money, becoming that next wave of creators. And enjoying your life more. So if you guys want to learn how to become the next wave of creators, become the aspiring feudal lord, then check out my feudal incubator. It's for moms over 40 where you don't even need to sell. How crazy is that? Have you guys have you guys tried selling anything on TikTok shop? Whew, wow. Selling anything on TikTok shop is like trying to solve a murder mystery with all the algorithms changing and everything. Forget about it. Forget about it. But hey, building business is hard, but being broke is harder. Which path would you rather choose? Being broke? Or, I don't know, maybe getting that boat right there like this for yourself? Which path would you rather choose? I like to choose the path of, well, not being broke, guys. If you want to learn how to pull this off, how to start slowly, to try before you commit, then check out my feudal incubator, a custom coaching program for moms over 40 seeking to discover freedom. If that's you, definitely check it out. As it goes for me, guys, I probably need to water my grass. It's getting somewhat dry. I'll probably do a little bit of work. I don't know, maybe I was thinking getting some coffee smoothie real quick. But hey, if you guys want to learn TikTok shop drop shipping, well, my buddy is already driving a Lambo. That's pretty cool. Imagine learning something new, having fun, investing in your future you, and, well, spending money. So my buddy, he got a Lambo. He's only 20 years old, and he was doing the same model that I'm talking about right here. TikTok shop drop shipping. Woohoo! TikTok shop drop shipping. Yeah. So, guys, I need to do a little bit of work. Later on, I'll try to drop a presentation for you how this business model works. If you guys are interested, jump into my next live, or take a look at the existing workshops that I already created. Ooh, I like those flowers. And yeah, join my feudal incubator custom coaching program for moms over 40 seeking to spawn some money, and heck, monetize your commute too. So guys, I'm gonna get going. I'll see you next time. Take care.